How's it going, guys? Tricky here, bringing another exciting One Piece Bounty Rush video, and today I'm gonna be talking about the new Bountyfest. Now, this was announced a few hours ago. I don't think anyone really saw it coming because no banner ended, nothing really that would indicate a new Bountyfest. Now, yeah, because usually when we get new Bountyfests, we have to have a Bountyfest banner that ends, or maybe another banner is ending in case of like having EX characters released, like right now. But no, just out of the blue, they're like, okay, tomorrow a new Bountyfest. And who could this be? Now, I think this is the most difficult character we ever got to guess, because I was just looking at it, right? So let me zoom in a little bit. I was looking at this bit. I thought it's like a big ball, maybe. So I was like, okay, maybe someone that uses like a ball, like Garp or something. And because when Bound Rush Garp has that, like, I forgot what it's called. It's like a cannonball that just throws on the ground. But yeah, and then there's this bit, and then there's this bit, and then there's this bit, and it's like, what is going on in this picture right now? I didn't get it at all. I was looking at it. I didn't want to look in the replies of this tweet because I wanted to see if I can find it myself, which is something that I usually do, but I was actually not able to. So I was like, okay, let me go into the replies. And no one in the replies knew either for some reason, but there was one very big guess, which is that it's Oden. Now, could it actually be Oden? So first of all, I thought, okay, there's no way they're gonna make Oden a Bountyfest, but this art is what kind of like made me think, because look at this. This bit kind of fits a little too perfect, right? And then there's this bit. Now, I know what it looks like right here. It looks like it's blue hair. But honestly, Bounty Rush sometimes makes it look like that when things are like a little in the distance. They kind of like shade the color in such a way. But then I looked at it. Okay, this could be Oden's hair, right? And then this bit, this could be a sword and Oden's this thing, whatever it's called. So I have a picture right here. The blue cape thing that he has around him. And I was looking at it and it's like, oh my goodness, could they actually release another Oden now? It feels crazy because how are you going to make another Oden? And a Bountyfest as well? It feels like he's getting done so dirty right now, but maybe he gets the Opbr treatment, maybe he gets the Sanji treatment, we don't know yet, but let me talk about what skills could this Oden actually have. Okay, so the first skill I think could be Oden Two-Sword style Paradise Waterfall. This is the this is the attack that he used to cut the boar in half. Now, it's not something that we saw in the game because the first Oden has Paradise... what is it? I forgot what it was. It's Togen Totsuka and Togen... no, Togen Totsuka and Togen... I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna remember the names. But okay, this is what it looks like. The Togen Shirataki, which is this attack. And honestly, if he was an EX, this could be the invincible attack, but it doesn't matter at this. Oh yeah, it's Togen Totsuka and Gon Modoki. Those are the attacks he uses in the actual V1. So okay, let's continue on. I kind of forgot it for a second that it wasn't the Togen attack. And then we have this one, which is Oden Two-Sword style Samurai Great Spirit. Now this is a non-canon attack. It did happen in his fight versus Ashura Doji, where he kind of like bursts out Ryuo from both of his swords and looks really big, looks really fast. So this is another thing that they probably have in mind for a skill, because apart from this, Oden doesn't do any other attacks. In total, he has 4 attacks in the series, one of which is this one, is not even canon. So are they actually, releasing Oden? Are they actually going to release Oden right now? I think so, and here's the thing, if they actually release Oden, I'm going to do an account giveaway in celebration, because Oden was one of my favorite and one of, not really first mains, but he was one of my favorite mains of all time. He was an EX that I got, he was the first EX that I got during his actual release, and I really, honestly, I really love him. As a character, I really love him. He's really cool, and if he's getting released, I'm most likely, depending on how good he is, I'm most likely going to summon. Because yes, it is very possible that it's him, given the fact that the new EX right now is Whitebeard. So Whitebeard and Oden are obviously connected, so they could do that, and then the next EX is going to be Blackbeard with the Dark Element, but we don't know when that's dropping, and that's the issue right now. But here's the good thing. Blackbeard will most likely destroy power users. He's going to destroy Whitebeard because he's going to be a direct counter to Whitebeard. But Oden is kind of an interesting case here because Oden was not a powerful user, so he might have a pretty good chance to fight now. If Oden is going to be like King V1 during the release of Big Mom and Kaido, I'm all down for it because King, the first version of King, was so good. I mean, he's still very, very good. So if Oden is anything like that, I think it's absolutely worth to summon. Now, what could Oden be? He could be very well an attacker, I think, which is kind of an issue with Bountyfest attackers, that they're most likely kind of squishy. So they can do a bunch of damage, but they really can't take any damage. So that's kind of it. He could be a defender, which I would totally see Oden as. I mean, Oden as a defender is kind of perfect. Then another runner, I kind of don't see it that way. Who knows though, right? Who knows? So this is kind of it for this video. And yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. Again, if it is Oden, I'm going to announce a giveaway later on. I don't really know what account I'm going to give away because I've been preparing some of them. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for listening, and I'll see you in a few hours when they actually drop the Bountyfests. Like, not the Bountyfest, but when they actually drop more information, like the trailer, we're going to review that. So, thank you guys so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.